Hey, greetings, everybody. Peace unto you wherever you at in the world, wherever you're watching us from. If you don't know me by now, hey, everybody, this is Moses Adesimilolu. And we also have LaShawn Adesimilolu on the line.
Hey, everybody, how are you? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for coming through and joining us. If you don't know us, we are the founders of Rise Business Solutions. And what we do is we definitely help motivated, inspired individuals who are looking to better their lives, who are looking to move to the next level, who are just looking to gain freedom in life, to get to the next level in starting a profitable business. Today, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the benefits of being a legal tax professional. I mean, being a legal tax professional has so many benefits that it's something that can really, really help an individual out without them not even realizing it. A little bit about my story, y'all, before we go ahead and get started. I am an immigrant from Africa. And coming up on here, being in this country was something that I had to kind of like switch for myself because it was completely just different, right? And me just coming to this country and going to school, graduating with my accountant's degree, I said, hey, you know what? I have an accountant's degree. Let me go ahead and live this American dream. I mean, I'm going to countless jobs, filling applications, saying, hey, somebody just give me a chance so I could just be an asset to your company, right? And upon this, it was something that happened that I was not realizing. Yeah, when God is trying to work for us, look, I'm preaching now. When God is trying to work for us, y'all, like seriously, there are things that would happen in your life that you might not realize that's a blessing for you. Y'all, I did not get a job. I was not hired. Nobody hired me. Nobody would say, okay, just come and work. For what reason? I have an accounting degree. I had good grades. What they say, go to school, get good grades, get a good job, right? That's a saying. And this is what I was thinking I wanted in my life. But upon me not getting no job and me having to say, okay, I have a degree, why don't I do something substantial with it? I started doing taxes. And y'all, it was something that has changed my life. I started doing taxes on TurboTax. Some of you watching might do this on TurboTax. You might know about that. Some of the people on the call might have started on TurboTax or still doing on TurboTax. That's fine. This is where I started to where now I am owning and running multiple tax offices and actually giving other people the chance to work with me to change their lives for the best. LaShawn, I want you to go ahead and share your story as well, and of how did you get into this industry?
Definitely. So welcome to all the tax professionals and future tax professionals, future millionaires in the building. We definitely want to thank you for joining us on this call. Like Moses said, the tax industry has completely changed our lives. For me personally, I never thought that I would actually become a tax professional. It was not a dream of mine. Unlike Moses, I did not have a degree in accountant. I was really just at a point where, like, when you were at the bottom of the bottom, like I was just at a point in my life where I was really depressed. So my cousin, who I was very close to, was murdered. I was young and I was just really thinking like, what's the point of life? Like I had a job working as a personal banker, but I was just like, what is the point of going to this job every day? Like, it's not fulfilling me. Really don't like my coworkers. I don't even like getting up and going to this job. And so I was just at the point where I was just really begging God, like, I just want an opportunity to actually do something that's fulfilling to me, that actually makes me feel alive so that I can wake up and be excited about life. And so when I got the opportunity through my husband, he invited me to come into the tax industry. I just decided that I'm just going to give it a try. And I never knew, number one, how easy it was to become a tax professional. Like, you don't even need a degree, you don't even need a GED. You just really have to be dedicated and motivated and hungry, like hungry for something different. And so that's how I got in this industry. And I'm excited to share this evening some of the benefits and how it has really changed our lives. I'm sure this is going to definitely hit home with a lot of people, and hopefully will encourage some people to come and give this industry a try, because it can really change your life.
All right, well, let's get into it, everybody. Benefits of being a legal tax professional. We're going to start with something, just like LaShawn has said, something really, really great to understand. You can have a professional career in a short time. Like me, okay, yeah, I have an accounting degree, and I was like, okay, I want to go ahead and do taxes. Nevertheless, you do not need an accounting degree before you could do taxes. You do not even need to be like, oh, I have to know all this before I can even start. I have to know all the tax laws. You just need to know some basic laws. You just need to know some basic things, and you can go ahead and be a professional in a short time. I mean, like, you just need to have a high school diploma. You don't even need a college degree. LaShawn graduated with a college degree, with an anthropology degree. And anthropology and taxes, what are the correlations?
Well, I actually will say this is a correlation, because my degree was in social science.
There we
And
go.
a lot of people think that being a tax professional, it's really mostly math, but it really is about being a people person. So if you can understand people, if you can talk to people, if you can relate to people, I really think that you have the key components of being a good tax professional, because it really is just about having that conversation with somebody. They get to know you, like you, and trust you, and they say, hey, you can do my taxes. And so the software, the professional software, is doing most of the calculation for you. As long as you know the basic tax laws, and you can get that person to say yes to you as a tax professional, bam, you are in there.
I mean, just like that, you were in there. And just like she said, that social structure is very important. So this is where your professionalism comes in. Because you being a professional, you actually present yourself as a professional to your community. Now, people are now looking at you as a professional. And by you learning the tax laws, are you getting a mentorship? Are you working with people who actually have been in the tax business for years and can actually show you the way? You are now having a career stability within yourself. You are now being able to say, okay, I have a professional career, and I'm so confident in myself that this career can be something that can change my life, and something that you could also leave as a legacy for your children.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that, just like you said, this is something that you can build in like a matter of a few years. Like, I went from not even thinking that I ever would be a tax professional to like, this is what I do, and this is actually what I love. And once you have done taxes for just a few years, like, people begin to correlate you with the tax professional. So now I have become the tax lady. I've become the tax person in my family. And so that's really great to know that in just a few years, you can actually completely change your career path and be a tax professional.
Like, seriously, you could literally change your whole life by being a tax professional in a short time. Another great benefit, another awesome benefits that we definitely want to know is financial freedom, financial benefits. I mean, you can literally make money for the rest of the year and the first quarter of the year. LaShawn, go ahead and talk about how when you came in on your first year, how much, well, don't you understand how much you made, but just give an instance of how much substantial that money was that you was like, whoa.
Yeah. So when I knew that there was no turning back for me with taxes was the very first year I started as a tax professional. I was actually in my last year of college. And I decided to go ahead and I was actually going to quit my job, but they laid me off right before I could quit. And I was just like, let me just go ahead and give this a try. And I'm just going to go full force. And that first tax season, within the first 4 to 5 months of the year, I had made more than I had made as a professional banker or personal banker the year before. So then I realized, like, you mean to tell me within 4 months of just working hard, I could make enough to completely replace my old salary working all year? That's when I knew like there was no going back for me, because I never knew that this is something that I could have done as a tax professional. And like you said, you don't even need a GED, a high school diploma. You just need to be a people person. So when I realized that, I hit the ground running. As I shared before, I was at a place in my life where I was like depressed, and I was like, I need something different. I just don't want to work my whole life and then retire at 65 and then I'm old. And now that's the time that I get to travel. That's not what I want to do. I need to find a career where I can do all of that right now, right now, right now. And so through the tax industry, Moses and myself, we have been able to travel all over the world. So if you have been following us, you know that we actually world school our children. So we have been to Bali, we have been to Africa, we have been to Thailand, we have been to Mexico, we have been to, where else, baby? Bali. We have been all over the world, still doing taxes, still meeting people, still doing these webinars all over the world. Okay. This is something that I did not think was possible at one point in my life. And my family did not think was possible at one point in my life. And now this is where it has took us. I did not have a degree in accounting. This is just somebody who was motivated, and we're willing to get out there and share our story and to ask people for business. And this is what it has done for us. We've been able to buy our dream home. So our first home that we bought was a 6-bedroom, 4-bath house. We were able to do that working as tax professionals. And so I just really want to highlight to people that taxes is not just about, I got to find something to do so I can make money. Like, you can really build your dream life around the tax industry. You can really do whatever you want to around the tax industry. And for me, one of the biggest benefits as a mother, let me introduce you. I have my brand new baby girl here. And one of the biggest benefits to me as a mother is the fact that I can just have a baby and I don't have to worry about going back to work. I don't, Moses is home with me. Our children are home. Like, nothing stops. I can still be there for my family. We can still travel all over the world. I don't have to worry about getting up at a certain time. We're not affected by COVID or quarantine or anything. So this industry can really change your life. Whatever you want to do, design your life around it, and you will see what it can do for you.
Awesome. Very, very good. That's very awesome. I mean, yeah, you guys can see it right there. If you've been following us, like you said, you can see it. And this is why I'm going into my third point is you are getting freedom, just like you said. You are getting freedom to do, freedom to be, freedom to say, okay, you know what? I want to let go of my office and go completely virtual. And that's what we did in 2019. We let go of the physical office to be completely virtual. And being completely virtual was something that really helped us out because we were in different countries. Like LaShawn said, we were in different countries still working. We were in different countries still consulting other people. We were in different countries still networking. Hello. We're networking to meet other Americans who are called expatriates, expats, who are in different countries who didn't know they could file taxes. Hello. So now, not only that, letting go of the office, which was a physical location, not only did that actually take me to become unlimited, it took us to now say, okay, let's go to Asia, let's go to Thailand, let's go to Bali, let's go to these different parts and meet other expats and do webinars and seminars and give this information so that now they become clients or they become vendors or they just become networking partners. Y'all, this is a great benefit, freedom. I'm telling you, y'all, the main thing that we really want in life is not money. We just want freedom. Think about it. It's really just freedom. And just like LaShawn said, a lot of, she was in a situation with a 9 to 5. And a lot of people are in that situation right now. This is how I said this was a blessing for me that I didn't realize. I'm going to all these different jobs. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta hire me. Y'all gotta hire me. I'm a great worker. And I'm not realizing that the reason why they're not hiring me is because God got something bigger in store for me. And then LaShawn, I'm pulling her from that. She's telling me that, look, man, that 9 to 5 life is not where it's at. It's not where it's at. And I'm like, whew, thank God I missed that. So we're just here to say now that, hey, this is something that you could think about for yourself and realize that you could gain this freedom. The fourth point, y'all, fourth benefit that you could definitely enjoy is realizing that you are recession proof. You are
Can I add to
pandemic
that?
proof. You are, depression proof. The stock market could crash today and the economy could go in a depressive state. But guess what? When taxes are coming around, they looking for you as a legal tax professional. They're knocking on your door.
That's right. And even we can see last year that tax professionals were even called on to help with things like the PPP. So if you were looking at it, the Paycheck Protection Program, people needed what? Their tax returns done in order to take advantage of that. And so we see that tax professionals come in handy in a large variety of ways with these advanced tax payments, with the PPP, with the EIDL. Companies have to get their books in order. And one of the first things they ask for are copies of tax return. People always have to do back taxes. People always have issues with the IRS and they're looking for actual tax preparers to help them. And so it's definitely recession proof. The IRS is always going to want people to file taxes. And so this is a business. You don't have to worry about ever going out of style. You're always going to be able to get customers as long as you are motivated and dedicated and you have the right team behind you. So definitely recession proof. I also want to say that one of the benefits of being a tax professional is the fact that you can build this into whatever you want to do. Okay, you can start working under somebody and then you can build your own business. You can have a team. You can have people working under you. You can be a specialist and just work for yourself. Like we said earlier, it's really about designing the type of life you want and making taxes roll around your life. Like you are literally the creator of your reality. And that's something that I definitely have seen working in this industry for the last 8 years. You are the creator of your reality. If you want to be solo, you can be solo. If you want to work with a team, you can work with a team. If you want to hire people under you, you can do it. And how do I know? Because we actually did it ourselves. I remember how it felt when we first started out and we had our office and we were on Indeed getting people to work for us and having to interview people before I even felt ready to do that. And looking at how far we've come to be able to hire teams, to be able to have different people working for us and with us in our business, it has truly been a blessing. The tax industry can completely change your life. You don't have to have a high school diploma. You don't have to have an accounting degree. You just have to be motivated. You have to be a people person, and you have to want it. And if you want it, then you can create whatever life you want. I cannot say enough good things about the tax industry because I have seen what it has done for our family, for people that work with us, for people that we coach. And it's just been a tremendous blessing.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. I mean, like, y'all, it's really just like that. This is real. This is straight up what it is, you know? And the ultimate thing that we do want is satisfaction. This is an ultimate satisfaction. It's a great benefit of being a legal tax professional. You will get an ultimate satisfaction in your occupation, in your profession. You know, you are being able to help other people, help people out, you know, with back taxes. You are helping out with business taxes. You're helping out with to get conform with the tax laws. I mean, you get ultimate satisfaction. I mean, I don't know about you all, but like being in this industry is a great industry to help people, to educate people, to show people that, hey, you know what, you could do it this way instead of doing it this way. And, you know, going to the IRS tax forms and building up on your C credits is just something that you just do as a legal tax professional. Continuing education, that's what C credit stands for. And this is just what it is. You just continue your education, you just keep on learning, and you just keep on learning the new tax laws. The laws change. It's okay. You just learn the new law and keep it moving. And guess what? Every year, somebody's turning 18. Every year, somebody's having a baby. Congratulations to us. We just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every year, things are changing. And you are still remaining a professional tax preparer. People are looking at you as that. The moment that you are preparing them correctly, people say, okay, I want to go back to this person. I want to send people to him. I want to work with him. I want to work with her. And next thing you know, then years down the line, you are actually being a profitable, respectful, credential, high resolution tax professional. Like, I mean, seriously, y'all, this is a life changing. So just to recap of all the benefits, we're not going to talk too much about that, but the benefits that we have discussed so far, we are talking about the benefits of being a legal tax professional. The first one is you are definitely having a professional career. That's just it. You are being a professional. People see you, they say, okay, we know that you're a professional. We know that you can handle it. You're registered with the IRS. You're good to go. You having this professional, I mean, years and years and years and years, even though it's really, the rush is really for the first quarter of the year, but you get to do it again next year, and then you get to do it again the following year. And just imagine, you know, how much you can make and how much of an impact this can be for your individual life. The second one is definitely freedom. I mean, you are getting financial freedom. You are getting ultimate freedom just within yourself. I mean, it's just a great, great, great thing. Third one is freedom all within yourself. You already know that. What we're looking for, we're not looking for money. We just want freedom. If anybody ever told you they really want money, go ask people that got money and still not happy. Money ain't buying no happiness. It's that freedom. And look, being a tax professional, you could get that freedom. I'm not saying that you have to be a tax professional to get it, but this is an industry where you could get it as a profession. All right. The next one is you are recession proof. I mean, come on now. We already see that. You're recession proof. You're pandemic proof. You're depression proof. You are proof. Every year, people are gonna look for you. They're gonna want you. They're gonna work with you. They're gonna want you. And this is why you want to be in this business, because every year The rain is falling. And it depends on how big your bucket is, depending on how much water you want to collect in the rain. Y'all catch that? All right, the next one is, what's the last one?
The last
Ultimate
one.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Ultimate satisfaction. Did you want to say something, LaShawn, baby?
No, that's what I was going to say.
That's right. Ultimate satisfaction. Like, you are getting ultimate satisfaction. Y'all, you can look at LaShawn's face right now, and y'all can see that she's an ultimate satisfaction. You know, she left the 9 to 5, she experienced that life, and she realized the life of an entrepreneur. And she's like, oh, yeah, this is the ultimate satisfaction right here. This is the way to go. Yeah, that's just what it is, y'all. It's very, very important that we notice. It's very important that we live it. And we're just here to just share that with you all. Hopefully this touched somebody. Hopefully this actually makes somebody start thinking and those wheels start turning and they're like, okay, well, I've been thinking about this for some years now. Let me go ahead and take the initiative and do this. Y'all can feel free to work with us, or you can look up other tax credential companies that you can work with that are looking to help out.
Yes.
We're saying that we're offering it. LaShawn, you want to say something? Go ahead, baby.
Yes, I just want to say, like, I just feel called to say that if somebody's watching this right now, you might have been at a point in life where Moses was at one time, where he couldn't get the job that he wanted to get while having a degree. Or you might have been going through a time like me where you're just like, I just cannot keep going forward the way I'm going. Like, something has to change. If that is you, then I really believe that you're watching this for a reason and that this industry can change your life. Even if you never had dreams of being a tax professional, I can guarantee you, if you are motivated enough, you can make this into whatever you want to make it into. This could be seasonal for you. You can find other things to do in your time. But when you have the freedom, like now, of just waking up at whatever time you choose to wake up, when you can just be able to do whatever you want to do, you're going to start getting that satisfaction in your life. And that's what God put us on this earth for. We were not put on this earth to work for money damn Monday through Friday and get 2 days off a week. That's not what we were created to do. And so we just want to encourage people to live their best lives and to let you know that this is just one avenue that you can do that. And we definitely do help people who are looking to get started in this industry, or if you need mentoring to scale your business. And if that sounds like you, and if you're interested in working with us, we will have links below this video. You can schedule a consultation. We would love to talk with you, hear your goals, and see if it would be a good fit to work together. If not, there are still plenty of opportunities for you in the tax industry. So if it doesn't feel like a fit for us, like, do not let that stop you. Just continue to go for your goals. Just know that you were created for better. And if you are watching this, there's a reason why you are listening to this right now, and we believe in you.
And just like that, like, seriously, there's a reason why you're watching this right now. Nothing is in coincidence. Nothing is just happening just without a reason. So you watching this right now, ask yourself, what is your why? Because this is very important to you before you go ahead and say, I want to go ahead and do this. Ask yourself, what is my why? What is the reason why you want to do this? And when you know that, you keep that why within you, by the time you go ahead and do this, you always have that why, and that will always push you beyond your limits. Because we shouldn't think that, okay, because we have reached a certain limits, that's just it. I don't like the saying sky is the limit. I'm like, you could go beyond the sky, because clearly we can see that you could go beyond the sky. So sky is not even the limit. So, like, when we push ourselves beyond the limits, then we could actually see how great we are. Stepping into your glory, we are actually now being in the totality of existence. And y'all, seriously, this is something that you could use to get you to be more, instead of doing. Like, humans are not humans doing, but we get to be caught up into doing so much and we forget just to be sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta just be and be present and just see what's going on, instead of just caught up into doing. And then, you just miss out on the whole present that's already the gift for you. I'm not here to talk too much, y'all. This is what we do. Peace and blessings to you. Much love to you. We just hope this video touched somebody. Like and share this video. Share with your people that you know. If you know anybody that's looking to say, hey, I've been thinking about this. What do I do? Share this video with them. And just, live your best life. Because when it's all said and done, it's just you and your thoughts.
That's right. So thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Peace and blessings. We out.